Hello, everyone. My name is Caleb, and this is Plugged In, a show that runs from Monday to Friday, delivering all gaming news and new game releases that I can find straight to you. Today is August 10th, 2026. It is Monday, the beginning of a new week. I hope you all had an amazing weekend. I had a great weekend myself. As I said, I've been playing a lot of Splatoon Raiders. I've been slowly chipping away at it. I've been wanting to complete every level, collect every collectible, just like I've done in all the other previous Splatoon games and like their single player. I've always collected all of the collectibles and try to 100% them, and so I'm doing the same here with the Splatoon Raiders. But also, I've been playing Overwatch. I've been playing some Overwatch because this weekend drives started. And if you don't know what that means, essentially you play competitive in Overwatch, and depending on if you win or lose, determines if you gain or lose points. And as you gain points, you can eventually unlock a special nameplate that will be displayed on your username in Overwatch, which is pretty cool. So if you play Overwatch, make sure you jump into that and try to get your drives, try to get your special nameplate. That ends actually today, so might want to hurry up and go into the Overwatch and try to get that. But that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump into the news. Take Two boss Strauss Zelnick defends no discs for GTA 6 by saying that they really don't make sense for the consumer. This came Friday when there was a big earnings call for Take Two, and we'll go into some of the numbers here in a minute. But this was during a bit of an interview here on Bloomberg, where he said, "quote Our business is well over 90% digitally distributed. It's already a digital business, so in certain instances, especially if it's a big game, discs just and note I said discs don't really make sense for the consumer." Also, most instances, you have to register online to play anyhow. So if you've already connected, who cares if you download digitally? It's all the same and it's much more convenient. So that's where the world is going, in our opinion. And I think Sony understands that. We certainly understand that. It doesn't mean that we won't have physical editions now and then. I'm sure we will, in the same way that there's still vinyl in the recorded music business. But in other instances, it just won't make sense. End quote. A lot of people weren't very happy about Strauss Zelnick's words here when it comes to discs, as the debate surrounding disc versus digital has been a very hot topic here lately due to Sony's decision to drop discs come January 2028, and so many other companies kind of rallying behind that. But I guess we'll see where things land once GTA 6 releases. And speaking of GTA 6, how are pre-orders going for that? Well, during the Take-Two earnings call, we learned that Red Dead Redemption 2 has sold over 87 million units. Grand Theft Auto 5 has sold over 230 million, which is an insane number. And then GTA 6 pre-orders have been exceptional. Essentially, the GTA 6 pre-orders have gone above and beyond what they had ever predicted the pre-order numbers to be, but the numbers have yet to be shared publicly. They're not really going to share that quite yet, so I guess we'll see where things land once the game actually comes out in November. Next up here we have That's No Moon Studio, which is currently working on a new Crossfire title, got hit with layoffs. If you don't know, Crossfire was a game that was announced during the Game Awards back in December of 2025, and it was met with some good reception. I myself thought the game looked very interesting. But sadly, the studio has been hit with layoffs. 14 employees have been laid off. We do not know the reasoning as of right now as to why those layoffs had occurred, but sadly, 14 people have been let go. Hopefully, they can get back up on their feet pretty soon. Next up we have here is Blizzard is now reportedly the top performing studio under Xbox. In the past year was its third highest fiscal in its history. This is all according to emails that were obtained by Windows Central, and Blizzard president Johanna Faries says that they are seeing consecutive years of growth for the first time since Overwatch launched in 2016. And this is all thanks to the success of Overwatch rebrand and Diablo 4's new expansions, and I would say also due to the help of World of Warcraft, and World of Warcraft now kind of finding its footing with its newest expansions since it kind of fell off for a bit due to some of the previous expansions. Next up we have here is Google Gemini leaks details of an indie dev's game early. Club Kofta, who is a solo developer of Operation Octo, which is on Steam, shared a Discord screenshot on Reddit of a user asking Google AI questions about the game. Club Kofta then asked the user to ask it a bunch of random questions about the game, and eventually a character name popped up that was one for one with a character that had not yet been announced for the game. Club Kofta had this to say by saying, quote, somehow the AI spit it out the exact and highly specific character name, Vantage Tripod, which I had never mentioned to anyone. As far as I know, the only place where the info exists in a digital form is inside of one of my own Google Docs. And this was not me speaking to the AI, end quote. For those of you that may be unaware, Google automatically opts in users for their Google Drive to be used to train their AI, such as Gemini, but it shouldn't scan private documents according to Google. So this is a very interesting situation, and I'm curious to see where this will lead to. All right, we got some other announcements here. First up, we have is gaming outlet Restart.Run, which is a gaming outlet funded by Walmart, lays off editorial team, the entire editorial team. This is coming from a Blue Sky post by Imran Khan, who was part of this team, and no one knows as to the reason why this entire editorial team got laid off, but hopefully they find their footing and get back up on their feet and find somewhere better to work. Sega shared some of their sales from April to June of 2026. Persona sold 1.04 million units, Sonic at 980,000, Like a Dragon plus Judgment series sold 670,000, and the Total War series sold 370,000 units. Next up here is D23 is actually coming up here on August 14th through the 16th over in Anaheim, and they are preparing by setting up some banners and promotional material, and one of those banners actually included Sora and Mickey Mouse. So I think it's safe to say that at D23 this year, in the coming week, we will probably hear some more info about Kingdom Hearts 4, so keep your eyes out on that one. Next up is more new free roam tracks from Mario Kart World have been added to Nintendo Music. Caladrius 2 Dark Element launches this winter on PS5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Dungeon of Dragon Knight Remake was announced for PS5. Marble Souls launches this year on PC. Solier was announced for PC. Goddess of Victory Nikki cross Persona collaboration drops August 13th. 10 Million Pixels was announced for PC. Reanimal The Prisoner DLC is now available. And Restory has sold 100,000 copies so far. Congratulations to them. Alright, what's out today? Well, first off, I'm going to share what was out on the 8th because I missed that day. So, what came out on August 8th? Well, what came out was 1998 The Toll Keeper Story for PS5 and Brave Dungeon The Meaning of Justice for PS5 as well. And today we have Pax Autocratica for PC Early Access and Cult of Pen for PC as well. Alright, that's about it from me. Hope you all enjoyed, and thank you all for sticking to the end if you did. And yeah, if you played anything fun over the weekend, let me know down in the comments below. And make sure to follow, like, and subscribe, and do all that jazz. You know what it is. Anyways, that's it for me. I'm gonna head on out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Happy gaming.